The day Everett was born, my blood pressure was not going down. I was maxed out on every single blood pressure medication you can be on when you're pregnant. After being maxed out for like a week at that point, they decided we're taking him. We opted for a C-section and he came. Everett arrived at 31 weeks and 3 days.
She was not allowed to leave her bed for the first 24 hours because she had weaning off magnesium. We weren't even allowed to hold him yet because at that point in time, that is when he had his episode. That is when he got his pneumothorax, which is that puncture in his lung. He had it in his right lung, had 3 small punctures, and they had to give him a chest tube for it. So even when she was finally allowed to see him, we couldn't touch him. Basically, you could do containment, they call it, where you can just put your hands around him and just keep him cozy. That's all you could do.
He ended up having to be ventilated after that as well. He started life on CPAP. 36 hours later, he wheeled me down to the NICU finally. I was cleared. I actually got to touch him a little bit. We had to be really cautious in the beginning.
We were in the hospital for 11 weeks. That was the longest struggle of it, was getting him to not need any support, and that's what kept him in there the longest, besides his feedings. His feedings were slowed down because of his oxygen requirement and him having tubes in his nose and his mouth and such like that, that stopped him from being able to take a bottle, essentially.
Yeah, we worked with physical therapy, occupational therapy, so they gave us tons of pointers. And, you know, obviously just all the nurses in the NICU with bottle feeding and figuring that out.
And they would just do all these small favors for us, and it really felt like they were trying to be a part of the family already.
Our team at Troy, they honestly were life-changing. They helped us through, I'm gonna cry. They helped us through so much. I definitely have a couple lifelong friends with them.
Yeah, everyone's easygoing, easy to communicate to. They'd lend an ear if you needed to vent to them. Thank you doesn't wrap it up enough.
Everett is a very happy baby, honestly. He is always laughing, smiling. He loves people, he loves to cuddle, he loves to play. He's always trying to grab your attention. One thing that I've always thought to myself is that I feel like the universe picked us because they knew we would be able to do it. Yeah.